Hey, what's up guys? It's True Voodoo. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about something that's really been bothering me. There's been a lot of occasions of people rigging for 3 marks in the past, and recently it's come to my attention that people are using sheriff accounts to rig for their 3 marks. So I want to share with you guys what I've learned, explain to you why I think it's wrong, and hopefully something good comes out of making this video because I'm really unhappy about what I've seen. Alright guys, so rigging for 3 marks isn't exactly a secret. There are people who have rigged for marks before. So what's happening here in this is, okay, so you guys know about this, right? This is something that's happened before. You've probably seen this reported before. So I'm just using this as an introduction before I get into something that's happening now more recently that's different, but it's related. I'll use this to explain and then to talk about the new issue that's going on. All right, so what's happening here is the Sturv is platooned with a T-57 and a mouse. But then there's a platoon on the enemy team who all did 0 damage. So what happens is the Sturv is platooning with friends, and then his other friends count in. So the friends who get it on the enemy team go way down the map somewhere and turn sideways, and then the Sturv blind fires at where they say they are. And then they say, yeah, you hit me. So then the Sturv just shoots over and over and over until he kills one of them. And then the next guy pulls up. And so the Sturv just blind fires over and over. The reason that he has friends like a mouse and a T-57 on his platoon is like, say he doesn't get matched with these guys on the enemy team. Well, then like say he tracks someone, the 57 will clip him out and then he gets 1600 assists and that helps him on his 3rd mark. And the mouse is there to kind of act as a shield or a buffer. So that's one way that happens where people can cheat. Here's another way, and I apologize, the quality is bad, but this is just an image I got off of like Reddit or something. So in this case, a guy in a chieftain is platoon. He did 11k damage and who knows how much assists. He is platooned with an IS-7 and a bad chat. So you can see the common theme of there's like an autoloader that can help clip someone. So if say that the chieftain tracks someone, the bad chat clips him out and the chieftain gets 1600, 1900 assist damage or whatever. The IS-7 is there just to help screen, I'm sure. But then they're able to get their platoon of friends onto the enemy team. You see this platoon of friends all did 0 damage. And so what that means is these guys were just feeding them. And a lot of times you think like, oh, they'll just get in a big group and shoot each other, but that's obvious. So what happens is these guys will park way down the map out of spotting range, and the chieftain will just blind fire if they actually get him on the enemy team. Okay, this is the old issue. Let's talk about the new issue that you guys probably don't know about. It's something that's come to my attention recently. It really pisses me off, and hopefully something can be done about this because things are getting abused and out of hand. This is something that was brought to my attention recently. So as you guys know that they do, Wargaming does once in a while these events on the weekend, like a sheriff event, where they'll give a whole bunch of sheriff accounts to random people in the community. They'll give them some general guidelines for conduct. And then they'll say, go have fun, go play some games. It's a huge reward for people to be able to play an account, maybe try some tier 10 tanks that they've never played before. It's awesome. It's a great event. If the general public kills someone on one of these accounts, they get 250 gold. That's what sheriff accounts are. All of the community contributors have sheriff accounts. Sometimes staff will play on sheriff accounts. And if people kill us, they get gold. It's really cool. I've always thought it was an awesome thing. So what Wargaming has done is they give these accounts to people in the community and call it a sheriff weekend. They announce to the public like, hey, if you play this weekend, there's a good chance you'll see a sheriff account. You can kill it, you can get 250 gold. It's really neat. So someone from my community messaged me like, hey, True, on stream. He messaged me on stream. He's like, hey, I'm able to pick maps. I was like, wait, what? So I was like, can you send me a picture in Discord? So they're like, yeah, it turns out we can pick maps. This is him on his sheriff account that's given to him by Wargaming. So you can select the map for random battle. So here's just another picture of someone else confirming like, yeah, I can pick the map too. And boom. So they can choose any map. This is a feature that the community contributors do not have. And I don't think staff have this either. It's like some kind of a mistake that it was given out to the random public. Like they shouldn't be allowed to pick maps. It messes with the matchmaking, and it can lead to other issues which I'm about to discuss. So I mentioned this, I reported it, whatever. So pass it on, did my job, put it in the Discord so staff could see it. It's kind of a big deal. Like they don't give that out anymore. So what's next? So this is something that I saw in game and I reported to staff. So I'm playing a game and this is what I see. So here, look at this. So I see clan spotlight. So just to fill you in, clan spotlight account, it's kind of like the sheriff account weekend giveaway that I talked about, except what they do is they pick a clan, they spotlight them, they put them on the forum and tell people about their clan, maybe help the clan recruit. And then as a bonus for being spotlighted, they give some accounts to the clan that are sheriff accounts. And so they get to play on sheriff accounts. It's really cool and people can get gold for killing them. So it's kind of fun, you know, clan spotlight account. So I see a platoon of 3, and 2 of them are the clan accounts. So these are, you could just call it a sheriff account. And then there's this random guy who's in a T100. Keep in mind the map was Proc. This was on Prokhorovka. So I'm like, oh, he's a T100. Wait, he's platoon with a CGC and a Sturv. What are these guys doing? Just to explain to you, they're on Proc. They're in clan spotlight accounts. The T100 is 3 marking. I checked his progress. He was at like 92%. So he's 3 marking his T100. He's using 2 friends in sheriff accounts that have been blessed to them by Wargaming. You know, it's like huge honor. There's a lot of responsibility. You have to really behave when you're in these accounts because you kind of represent the company. And he's playing with, these are tanks are complementary to a T100, but he's on Proc. I'm pretty sure that they're map picking. He denied it, which is smart. Like, I can't prove it if they are. I don't have a way to see his battle history. So I'm pretty sure he's map picking Proc over and over. And then he's using these people in these accounts to help him. And so I messaged him and he's like, and I was like, you're using sheriff accounts to help you 3 mark? Really? He's like, am I not allowed to platoon? Like, this is, someone is doing something wrong. They're going to spin the rules. Like, I'm just platooning, bro. I'm just platooning. Hey, I'm just platooning. His name's PM Loves Horace. I'm just platooning, man. So he's in the clan. So I think he was in Give Up, the clan Give Up. And both these sheriff accounts were sheriff accounts from Give Up. So there are people in his clan helping him 3 mark. And later on, he's like, oh, I wasn't map picking. Yeah, well, stop doing it. Sorry for platooning. Sorry for platooning. But it's like, you're not platooning. You're basically like kind of rigging. It's a gray area, right? Like, his friends are helping him platoon. They're not on the enemy team. You can argue that like, well, I could just do that with them anyways. They can go get on their main account in a CGC and a Sturv and help me 3 mark. The thing is, no one wants to do that. They lose credits because they're not playing the game for themselves. Like, if you're helping your friend 3 mark, which is totally legal, if you platoon with someone, you help them 3 mark, totally legal. And you play like a CGC, you don't shoot random people. You only wait until your friend in T100 says like, hey, I spotted that T57, shoot him. So then you shoot the guy he spotted and you're helping him directly get your 3 mark. But you're also at the same time tanking your stats because you're passing up on good shots. You know, you're specifically helping him. So you're going to lower your stats. No one wants to do this on their main account because it's, you know, it's going to cost you credits. It's going to cost you stats. Like maybe if you had an alt account or something, that'd be better. Okay, so that's the first incident. So that was the last clan spotlight. That was Give Up. Well, guess what I just found? I'm actually really pissed about this. Okay, so this is what I just found. So I'm platooning with a friend today. I platoon on my sheriff account once in a while. I play with friends. I don't help them cheat, you know, or I don't know if you want to call it cheating. You know, we play the same tank one game, and then we play another tank the next game. We each just pick matching tanks, have fun. I don't like die for them so they can get damage. I don't like hold shots so that they can get more damage. It's just literally for fun. Like that's what it should be if you're platooning with someone on a sheriff account. And we get Westfield. This is on Westfield. So keep in mind, Westfield is a very, very, very good map if you're in a hold down tank like a Super Conqueror, a Kronwagen, or a Chieftain. So we're in Westfield. I'm playing with my friend. And I see this guy. He's in a 50B. And one of the rules in a sheriff account is you're not supposed to anonymize, but I could still see like he had the symbol, right? He had like the cross. So I was like, oh, it's a sheriff account. But that name doesn't make sense. Who is this? I look and it's a clan spotlight. Okay, so after the game I check, he's a clan spotlight. He's platooned with this guy in a chieftain. The guy's in a chieftain. I checked the chieftain stats. He was at like 85%. So I think he just got his 2 mark. So the guy, and his name is Sealy. So there's this guy in a clan spotlight account named Sealy, platooning with a guy in a chieftain, and they're both anonymized. This guy's named Sealy, and it's on Westfield. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. Like, I didn't notice it at first. Like, I just sent a message to staff like, hey, this guy's anonymizing. Like, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to do that. So, like, whatever. That's that. And then I play a little bit more. Look what I find. So we play again. And guess what? We see them again an hour later on Westfield. And look, there's a 50B and there's a chieftain. The 50B, if you unanonymize his name, it's the guy I showed you just a little bit ago. So this is the sheriff account, platoon with the chieftain, and if you anonymize this account, it's Sealy. So they're playing Westfield again. So what this means is that these guys have map pick. I showed you that picture just a little bit ago. They're in clan spotlight accounts. They're map picking Westfield over and over and over. The chieftain's he's trying to get his 2 mark or 3 mark, who knows. The 50B is there, and he is most likely, if the chieftain tracks one, the 50B is just going to jump out, and who cares if he dies? He's on a sheriff account. He doesn't care about his stats. Who cares if he suicides to give his buddy like 1,600 assists? he'll jump out and clip the guy or protect the chieftain from getting YOLO'd. This is a gray area. You could call it cheating or rigging or what you want. I don't think this should be allowed. They're not even supposed to have map pick. I don't know why this happened with 2 different clans for Clan Spotlight. I don't know why it happened on the sheriff account weekend. There's people who messaged me that they're able to pick maps. But this, to me, seeing these guys on the same map an hour apart is pretty good evidence that they are map selecting and doing this. So like, traditionally, it's not cheating if you platoon with people to 3-mark. Like, you're allowed to platoon with people. They're allowed to help you. But like I said, they don't want to do it on their main account because they're going to tank their stats. They have to specifically like play to help you, and they're going to tank their stats. They're going to lose credits. No one wants to do that. This is a huge loophole. It should be illegal. This guy should, I don't know, there should be some kind of penalty. Like, this is ridiculous. One more thing. This is what both people said to me when I told them, like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. They sent me this message. I was like, hey, I'm reporting you guys for what I see you doing. I don't, he's like, technically not against the rules, report away. He's like, it definitely should be, but for some reason it isn't. So like, he agrees that you shouldn't do this. If he agrees it should be against rules, he thinks you shouldn't do it. So it's like, you guys are abusing the system, use your judgment on what's right and wrong. You know, he doesn't care. He's doing it anyways. That's what the other guy said. I showed you that message. Ridiculous. All right, guys. And if you thought this couldn't get any worse, I'm going to show you something here that's going to blow your minds. So the game has this really cool feature called vehicle ratings where you can compare yourself in a specific tank and see how you rate for the month against other people in the same tank. It's really neat. For example, for the month, I'm 2nd place in AMX 30. You can see who beat you. Oh, interesting. Holy crap. This guy is from the Clan Spotlight. Okay, so anyways, I think this is actually related. If you go to a specific tank, so this was brought to my attention while making this video, we will go to the EBR. Okay, so we're in the player rating for the EBR 105, and this is where things get really interesting, guys. So as you can see, there's this guy named Donald. He's from Force, which is the Clan Spotlight from earlier with Sealy. Let's look at his service record. He's the top player in the month in the EBR. Interesting, he's a 52% player. Wow. I'm impressed. He 3-marked his EBR in 255 games. Wow, that's really good. Interesting. Wait a second. Let's sort. Look, 4,000 assists. The next best player for the month is a guy from Chai, which is legitimate top clan. He's doing 1,500 assists. 3,400 damage. What is going on? Well, let's sort by spotting. That's crazy. Let's sort by spotting instead of by rating. Oh. Sealy, 4,300 spotting. Donald, 4,100 spotting. Wet Dreams, 3,500 spotting. Excisions, 3,300 spotting. Well, looks like more than one person in their clan is using the sheriff accounts to rig, and they are map picking, most likely Proc or Malanovka, over and over and over with people platoon with them, helping them get their 3 marks. Did this guy get his 3 mark? 56% player. Where's his EBR? Yes. Yes, he cheated for his 3 mark. Let's see this guy. 55% player. Possible for a 55% player to get 3 mark in an EBR. It'd just take a lot of games. These guys are doing it very fast. 196 games, 3 mark. Absolutely disgusting. This is pathetic. Like, guys, I don't know what to say. This is mind-blowing. Shouldn't be allowed. Hopefully Wargaming realizes at this point that like they're giving people the wrong sheriff accounts. Like, as a CC, we don't even get to pick maps, nor should we. That's bogus. And these people are abusing it. Like, they're absolutely 100% abusing it. This is wrong. Someone please fix. That's it, guys. That's it. End of the video. Thanks for watching. I feel a little bit better now. I was really pissed when I saw this again. Anyways, guys, have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.